Music is Patrick's life. His body produces amazing sounds and he hopes that will bring him fame one day. Together with his partner Ezekiel Nikima, Patrick Cabre is rehearsing for the annual jazz festival.
Hey, 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 hey.
I've met the young musicians in Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso.
Bonsoir, bonsoir, Saraka. Bonsoir, oui à vous, Saraka. Nezabre, Saraka. Salam alaikum, Saraka. Est-ce que vous êtes là, Ouagadougou? Est-ce que ça va, Ouagadougou? À la percussion, Ezekiel.
I'm entranced by the atmosphere the two managed to conjure up in a stuffy, windowless rehearsal room at 9 o'clock in the morning. Their performance flows. No flat notes, it's just like a real concert. But I have to admit, when I hear the word jazz, I think of something completely different.
Jazz is such a big thing. It's such special music because there's something for everyone in it. We want to show what jazz is in our concert tomorrow. I see jazz like a tree planted in fertile soil. It grows and prospers and will definitely bear fruit one day.
Ezekiel and Patrick have been making music together for almost a year now. It's clear that Ezekiel's along for the ride, while Patrick is the creative talent, always seeking his own musical style, like the African guitar he built himself.
This is a koundé, which I've tried to modernize a bit. Traditionally, the koundé of the Mossi people has only 2 or 3 strings, but I built this one myself. I'm actually a wood carver. I learned the trade from my father. So I sculpted the guitar neck and updated the mechanics, together with traditional strings.
Patrick works hard for his seemingly effortless style, 12-hour-long rehearsals, and Ezekiel's learning German.
When he has an idea, for example, he plays it to me on his guitar. Then I try to practice the movements with him and also try to tease out the tempo and the rhythm. And then I can grasp onto it.
After 3 hours of music making, the two take their first break. By chance, a group of street children turn up, and Patrick's enthusiasm soon infects them too. Music is the be-all and end-all for Patrick. While other Africans dream of being a star soccer player, for him there is only one true passion: music.
Voilà, bye-bye.
This is a very important man, Patrick tells me. Abdoulaye Diallo runs the local jazz festival in Ouagadougou. He's organised the slot for Patrick, maybe his chance to make the big time. The 25-year-old hopes his performance will bring him some international attention. But first, he shows me where he's from. The Cabre family lives just around the corner. This month, they couldn't pay their water bill and their water has been cut off. Now they rely on a supply from these battered drums, made tepid by the sweltering heat. 18 of them used to live here, Patrick tells me. His father had 2 wives. Patrick is the youngest son. All the other children now have their own families. He has his own room, where he keeps his certificates and trophies.
Yep, this is the prize I won 3 years ago at the Ouagadougou Jazz Festival. The silver saxophone.
Patrick's father taught him the trade of wood carving. Since he could hold a mallet and chisel, he's been carving masks and wooden totems. Then someone gave him a guitar. His sister recounts what happened next.
He then began to make music, again and again. It became something new. What he sings today will sound completely different tomorrow. It's always good. His development has been amazing.
Patrick can't live from his music, but his heart's no longer really in the wood carving. His father is sad about that, but takes comfort in the fact that his son is still an accomplished carver.
I'm carving a head.
It's amazing how quickly Patrick transforms the block of rough wood into a human form. And the result is more than impressive. That afternoon, the two have other plans. Patrick and Ezekiel take me to a suburb of Ouagadougou. They're here to give music lessons to children from poor families, in their spare time and free of charge. An African warm-up exercise, in the form of a face massage to relax the muscles. We never used to do anything like this in my school choir. Ezekiel has his own methods to prepare the class for their singing lesson, al fresco. As soon as the first notes ring out, children swarm in from all directions. It's all public here and open to everyone. They're still trying things out, but Patrick has his sights set high.
I want to put on a show with the children, with song, dance, and poetry.
Patrick's aim is to give the children a taste of their own African culture, something to counter the ever-present pop videos. Patricia is a 15-year-old student of Patrick's, and she enjoys the lessons. She says she's learning not only to sing, but also traditional dances. Slowly, evening is setting in Ouagadougou, and the thermometer is still showing 40 degrees Celsius. The opening act is Bar Sissoko, one of Guinea's best-known bands. It's still a dream for Patrick to play here on the big stage. Bar is a virtuoso player on kora. The next day, I meet up with Patrick and Ezekiel again. They're on their way to their tailor to try on their stage outfits. The tailor took Ezekiel's measurements yesterday and the two-piece suit is now finished. Patrick never buys ready-made clothes. He has very clear ideas what he wants to look like. Sometimes, he tells me, his ideas and alterations have almost driven the tailor to desperation. This time, everything's perfect. Ezekiel's shirt and trousers fit perfectly, and the two look like the perfect double act on stage. There's still time for a brief stop-off in the rehearsal room before the big concert. Ezekiel prepares everything for the performance, checks the instruments and packs them up. In the cafe, Patrick is still thinking about his international career. He's had an invite to an Africa festival in Germany and composed a song about the sun, Sonne in German.
If we play concerts in Germany, we'll be bringing people African sun and warmth with us. That's why we wrote the song. If you start a concert with the sun, then it's a magical beginning. The sun rising in the morning behind a baobab tree.
And then, finally, the concert that Ezekiel and Patrick have rehearsed so intensely for. Half an hour on one of the festival's smaller stages. Only a handful of spectators have turned up. I count a good dozen or so. But Patrick plays like he has an audience of thousands, and the crowd responds in kind. This man says it's great, super music. My ears are ringing a little. The amplifier is turned up to distortion. I think it's a shame. The two deserve better. Nevertheless, Patrick is satisfied.
It was a big challenge to play here before a new audience. You have to make contact with your listeners, and that with this croaking amplifier. We did all we could, and what's important is that the spark catches with the audience.
After the concert, there's a surprise. Representatives of the US Embassy were among those listening. They loved the show and want Patrick's contact details. Maybe the first big break for the young musician.